Okay, and we are back with another stream. So for tonight, we're gonna be playing some Assassin's Creed. Flame attacks, mercenary details, beasts of legend.
Έναν εξάδελφο είχε έχω ως της ορεσίβιωση. Λέγει ο Ούβος ότι η συμμορία του να την περιοχή λιμένεται υφαρπάζουσα ύπους στη βοηθείας και το φύλακος εξάστεως.
So let's see here. Okay, let's try this Corfu quest. Sorry.
Get your boats here! Good for the whole family! Sorted out your drachmi troubles with Marcos, did you?
Okay.
Come sail away! Find your bliss on Corfu! Boats leaving daily!
You may need to progress in the story. Oh, okay, so it's not yet available. Wait, legitimate progression. You may spoil late game content. It is recommended. Okay. Let's not spoil the ending then. Okay, so let's deal with the snake. with the snake dealer.
Αποφέρετε το πυρί του ατόπου υποθάλποντη. Λέγει.
Έμπορες άπαντες πολλούς παρεμπορεύματα.
Και άλλον φέρνει αρτήματα.
Οι Μπέκοι
Έναν εξάδελφο έχω, ως τις ωρεσιάτη πολλήν κοσμήματα εις την αγορά του. Είναι τι ίσως εσύ. Ουκούν, συγχωρείτε.
Ελέησον τούτον των γέρων δραχμοκτώνων επίσης. Κρατεά και τρομερή Αθηνά, δέξου την καινή ημών προσφορά. Του ελέους διατηρία δρυμονίτης και βρωτών ελπίς. Ελπέ, η καρδιά της ωραίων.
Κατά μονοπόλιο λίγδους παρείας και λιχνίτας πεποιημένους της πετροτόμης, οι εξορίξαντοντες φρικτής.
Είχα το πατρί σου ότι έδειξε.
Ότι στις θαλάσσης πόλεμος απαξεί τα
Θαλάσσης πόλεμος απαξεί τα εμπορεύματα εκ του ευξήνου πόνου.
Ότι στις θαλάσσης πόλεμος απαξεί τα εμπορεύματα. Keep away!
Better stay hidden.
Victory! Spotted you!
I'll end you, Misthios. You'll feel the sting of my venom. You can't stop me.
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
σκότεινη. Ο σύζυγος ημών τέθηκε, μη χρεοληπτήσουν μια διακάδα γελάδων, άστινα σύλλογα παλιά, και του ενμού αδελφούς.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Misthios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Okay, so hopefully we would find his mother. Let's see if we will find West. Let's go to Pericles.
Λείψω με δάνειον ή να δίνομαι από κληρονομιστό. Λέγωση, η θυγατήρ σου με τα φύλλα.
Alexios, it's you!
Phoebe!
You promised we'd see each other again.
Phoebe.
And now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you get
How
here?
did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos. Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for
What a
Aspasia.
coincidence.
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well... I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
Okay, let's change.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things.
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Okay. Okay, so she will be the highlight. She will be the thumbnail.
Here, Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotos. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They
I
may
wonder
not
what
look
would
it,
happen
but this group
if I did
holds
not
the way
change
to
the
the
clothes.
future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most
It's a shame the dialogue keeps bugging. That doesn't
It
look
looks
right.
more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Tinulungan ko dati. Okay.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like
Grabe
this?
naman. So, um, well, seeing that he grew up poor, I think the right answer is this. Parties aren't my specialty.
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Yeah, we should get going.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Okay, so we accepted multiple quests. Okay. Let's talk to Sophocles. Where is he? Okay.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
That wasn't the fight.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk
What does
without
that mean?
I have no idea what that meant.
No,
Same
you
here.
don't.
Yeah, let's get him drunk, I guess.
So, we get him drunk, and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right, if nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
So they're lovers.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for...
I've come to get your finest dry wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
We need him to be in a good mood.
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I have a name.
I am called many things. It isn't one of them. Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios. But never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
Okay.
I'm Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
I was a rower on Pericles' ship, where he took pity on me. Now, I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning. Perhaps one drink.
Okay,
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
To Dionysos!
Dionysos.
This is delicious!
This is nectar of the gods. Another round!
Okay.
How about some more?
Well then. We're supposed to get him drunk.
Where did you find this delicious wine? It must be Pericles' finest.
You know what they say, good wine makes good friends.
Drink
Ready
another.
for another?
This is the best symposium I've been to in a while.
You know what? I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Okay, let's try to talk to Socrates.
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating young mother. I've had my fill. Perhaps later.
First, explain to me your point again. And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say?
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Okay, let's do another. I'm sorry. Let's see. What the?
Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Ooh, look at you. Such authority, such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock,
It reminds me of someone
I would have left my door
from Game of Thrones.
wide open for you.
Sounds like I'm looking
I
for
only
someone.
came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you don't get the oil soon, all our fun will end.
Okay, we don't want that. So where do we?
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
It's just
You've
here.
grown up in Pericles' home, and yet you're so different.
No one is like Pericles. And he's only slightly more serious than usual, too. Athens is under siege, and he worries for her future.
Reminds me of
Which
Hisoka
is
as well.
why
Yeah.
tonight is a fine time to celebrate what may be our last taste of freedom.
When you walked in, you seemed like you and Socrates were,
How I wish you were right. One day we will have that man in here with us. I promise you that.
I might be back.
If you come back with a jar of oil, I promise to show you how grateful I am.
Okay, let's find some wine. I'm not too sure where to find wine. Not sure where to find the oil. No. Okay, I think maybe we could go to the kitchen. Sorry. Okay, great. Sorry.
just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
Here's the oil.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
I'm only here for information.
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Pietera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts. Ali! Come back inside! Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Okay, so we have two leads.
Being so new to Athens and gaining access to this symposium is no small feat. Though you said there are things you wouldn't do, you gained Pericles' trust so quickly.
I've made my choice.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You've been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. We're better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
That makes a good point. Let's chime in.
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
Let's keep the conversation going.
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men. What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said
That's
the
true.
words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
Wait, Aspasia. Oh. She looks like Cleopatra.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now... Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
What did I do in Megaris?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, now. To convince someone in this house, even your eyes must tell a lie.
Fine, it was me. But my actions were personal, not political.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that.
Talaga ba? Talaga ba? Ang galing mo umarte ng asawa niya.
It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
I'd be more comfortable in these clothes if I had a blade in my hand.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Okay, let's get Pericles. Hey Chan Pauls, thank you for watching.
Alexios!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Don't blame.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
Of course she did. I can't say I'm thrilled about going down and speaking to everyone. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
I'd say you should take this threat
The Spartans
seriously.
aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to him, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members. And I believe her when she says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Sorry.
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had
I need to
enough
go.
Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
Let's go to Corinth.
There's a woman in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He sure does.
Okay, we have another achievement.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Alexios!
Okay. So we found another clue. Sage is waiting in an agora. Attica will soon fall. Okay, we don't have. Okay, let's unveil.
Chaos is our greatest strength.
Okay, so we don't have any other leads yet. It's level 19. This is level 19 as well. We're all level 19. Okay, let's try to do other quests first.
You there, Mystios. I have something you may be interested in.
Here, friend. I saw you talking to my associate, Pericles.
From what I saw, you weren't doing much associating.
That's just politics. Pericles is a good man, a fine man, just not the right man.
That's not what I heard.
From whose lips? His?
I'd say...
He was elected. Athens is the seat of democracy.
Oh, it is. It's just that the wrong man is sitting in that seat.
Did you actually need something? Or did you just want to educate me on the finer points of democracy?
Pericles is holding parties for the rich and powerful while we're under siege. What I want is for my people to reclaim control. You could help me.
My services don't come cheap.
I understand the wills of commerce and the needs of the people. I will pay you handsomely for your services.
And how do you want me to help?
Help Athens, not me. The Spartans howl outside our city walls. Create chaos among their ranks. Make them suffer as we do. Think about it. Will you take my commission and show the Spartans we are not defeated yet?
I
Yeah,
have no
sure.
problem killing Spartans.
Good. Kill their commander, Nabis. Destroy their supplies and return to me with proof of your exploits. Show them that we have teeth, too.
I'll get it done.
Trust me, this is a huge opportunity for you.
Let's see. Okay, there's a siege in Attica. Northwest. Hmm. Okay, let's try to level up first. Let's go to this place. Is he? Laos? Or maybe it's just the same name. Okay, maybe we could try this. So let's not do that quest first. Let's level up. Oh, okay, so now we can use two. So a dagger and a sword. Nice, 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 nice.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
You asked for it! One more good hit should do it.
Here's the bear. Okay. There's nothing here.
Legit mahal yung company na.
Maybe it's here. Yep, it's inside that cave.
Get back here, scum! You're making this too easy.
I'll catch you again!
Too easy, too easy.
You better not run again!
You're dead meat!
Oh. Okay, maybe we could try that.
Anything you need help with today?
You see my brand, Misthios? It says I'm a runaway, and the soldiers have seen it. More are coming for me. I'll never make it past them.
You want me to be the protector?
Obviously. Do we have a deal?
Sure.
You'll be safe with me.
I'll crush you!
Loco ton tamal.
Charge! Honor gods! Malagas!
That should be the last of them, Misthios. You're quite the warrior.
You're safe now.
It's not much, but please, take this as thanks.
That'll do.
This'll be my...
It looks like the camp has been abandoned. Let's discover this area a bit more. Okay, it's on the other side of the mountains. Yung na-off sa kanya. Where is it? Let's explore this one last place before we end the stream.
Μεγαλώνουμε και πολιώνουμε, τονία και θηροκτώνε, φυλαγρός και λυτηρία, ευρυμονίτης και βρωτών ελπής ελφέ, η κατέχεις ωραίων γκριμούς, ελφέ θεά σώτηρα, άγουσα καλή, καρπούς από γέλια.
Man, this is too much. Okay, so I think we found another clue. Unveil.
I will follow Demos to the underworld and bring my hordes with us.
No other clues. So I think that's it for today. Oh, it must be in a safe area. Okay, let's get to a safe area then. Okay, so that's it for today's stream. Thank you so much for those who joined. Bye. Yep.